guys, welcome back to
Mindset Mondays.
So today we are chatting about commitment. Last week we chatted about goal setting. So commitment goes hand in hand with goal setting, and we did briefly touch on commitment. So hopefully this will be a quick video for you.
So lots of times you get asked what commitment actually looks like, what commitment is. And for me, when I'm asked that question, commitment to me is what you're willing to sacrifice to achieve your goals, how far you're willing to push, kind of thing, to achieve whatever your goals might be, whether it's in the gym, in your personal life, at home, whatever your goals are. How committed are you? What are you willing to give up?
And willing to give up is really important because your body and your current lifestyle go hand in hand. So if you don't change anything within your lifestyle or within what you're currently doing, it's kind of like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. If you don't change one thing, you're not going to get that different result. If that kind of makes sense. So things that you might have to sacrifice can be anything from sleep, because you might have to get up earlier or go to bed later in order to make sure that you're hitting the gym. It might have to be foregoing certain food items, like at a barbecue, or even just within what you would normally eat.
Lots of people, their hardest thing is to be able to say no when they're with a group of friends. So you say you go out with your buddies, you're going out to watch a hockey game at a friend's house, and everybody's having a beer and some wings or something like that. And let's just say that doesn't fit what your goal is. Then how committed are you? Are you willing to say no? Are you willing to take that ribbing from the boys or the girls? Come on, you want to have one, blah, 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 whatever it might look like. Can you handle that, right? How mentally tough are you in those situations? That's where commitment shows up.
Right, and so saying what you're going to do out loud, kind of like pre-planning it, is really, really important. Your brain likes repetition. So if you normally sit down on the couch late at night and you grab a bag of chips and you eat your chips while you watch TV, that is habit, routine, ritual. Well, it doesn't matter if you have a goal. The first thing you're going to do when you sit down on that couch is you're going to get hungry. Your mouth might start to salivate. There's all these other things that kind of go on because it's part of your habit and routine. So when it comes back to staying committed, what can I do in order to change that behavior? And one of those things is saying it out loud in advance. So when I go to so-and-so's house for the barbecue and they offer me a beer, I'm going to decline and ask for a Diet Coke.
And physically saying it, right? Because one thing is like you say it in your head, oh yeah, that's my plan, that's what I'm gonna do. And then actually saying it out loud, as silly as it might seem, actually does help with that.
And what it does is that it kind of triggers your brain to now have to think about a different reaction. So now when you go to your friend's house and they say, hey, would you like this beer, or would you like whatever, you have a regular reaction that comes to your brain, but your brain also goes, oh yeah, we also said this earlier. So now you have that option to make a choice. And now it doesn't matter which choice you make, but it does matter when it comes to staying committed to your goals. So at the end of the day, you have that choice and you have that freedom. Do I want to stay committed? Do I want to allow this into my life instead for the time being? It just might mean that it might take me a little bit longer to achieve my goals. So making those choices, but being conscious of the choices that you're making, is really important to staying committed.
And one last thing I wanted to throw in is a lot of people claim that they're committed. We get lots of clients come in 100% committed, ready for whatever you want to throw at them, until you ask them to do something that puts them outside of their comfort zone. I've had people push back about changing the way they breathe, getting them to use their diaphragm. They're committed as long as they can keep doing the exact same thing they always do. Commitment comes from that stepping out of your comfort zone, doing what you know needs to be done, or what you're being told by a professional needs to be done, committing to your goals, and then actually following through time and time again. So if you say you're committed, jump in with 2 feet and be committed.
Yeah, and the biggest thing with goal achievement that becomes really difficult is when you kind of have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You're on that fence. It's like, well, I kind of trust you, so I'm going to put 1 foot in. I'm kind of committed. And I believe, like I heard it on a podcast once. They said 80% committed is really, really difficult, and 100% committed is really, really easy. Because what that changes is that 80% committed, you drive past Tim Hortons and you go, oh, I want an ice cap, and you have that contemplation in your brain of, do I get the ice cap? Do I not get the ice cap? And if
At
you're
100%
at 100%,
committed.
it's not even a question. You know that you're going for a black iced coffee. It's not even an option. So it's kind of like you have to make that decision of, am I 80% committed or am I 100% committed? And how bad do I want this? How much does this achieving of the goal mean to me?
So if you guys need help with your goals and your level of commitment, and you need somebody to hold you accountable, I will gladly hold anybody accountable to their goals.
Me too. So contact us over here at Iron Body Coaching if you guys need help with commitment and accountability.
Have a great week, guys.